Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to introduce you a little more clearly to the expectations of the Pecha Kucha, which is the little project that we're doing. Let me talk to you generally before I start diving into everything. Um, Number one, what we're going to do is we're going to work a little more independently. That way, you can just kind of work as you need to, get the work done moving forward if you have some extra time. But we're going to be finishing this book in the next couple weeks, and instead of writing an essay, because I know you're already very busy, I decided we could do this in a very different way with a Pecha Kucha. Pecha Kucha is just simply chit chat in Japanese. I almost said Spanish. In Japanese. And the idea here is that it comes from people that talk too much, probably like me. And this is a limitation as to how much time you can spend talking about a specific topic. So what I've gone ahead and done for you is I've broken it down. This is literally the video I'm making right now. Um, Here are your goals, and then if are really that interested, you can jump into the actual standard specifically. So you're writing an argument, but instead of doing an argument in an essay, we're going to do it a little bit differently. Here are your goals. I need you to break them down. So what's the verb? So let's look at number 3 together because that's how it works. Number 3 says present information and supporting evidence clearly so that listeners can follow my line of reasoning. So all you have to do is make sure that you can speak your line of reasoning, which is just your argument, claim, evidence, reasoning, conclusion, that kind of stuff. So here, what's the verb that you have to do? Well, you're presenting. So you're actually going to present this information. It doesn't say write. I'm not judging you on your writing ability. I'm judging you on your presentation abilities. What are you presenting? Information and organization. And so you can just say it in a way that it makes sense to you. Give a clear presentation. That's all that means, except for they have these very specific pieces of language here. So I know exactly what you need. So all you're doing is giving a presentation. So you would have to do that with all of these up top. I added 6. I apologize. In the updated one, we'll go ahead and add it now. 6. So when you are done with that, you can go ahead and follow down the pathway of the document. Sorry. And you'll see I've built a timeline for you. So in the next couple of weeks, you have some expectations, but these are not difficult documents. The hardest part is going to be reading the remainder of the book and organizing the argument. But you've organized arguments for your entire life. Okay. So I don't want you to feel like that's hard work. The hard work actually is going to be getting your time to read, and then building the Pecha Kucha itself is very specific. Okay. All of these links are bookmarked to the same document. So if I click line of reasoning, it'll take me down to the next piece. Here's your prep stuff. So what is a Pecha Kucha? How does it look? Watch a couple so you understand it. Here's your line of reasoning. So if you're looking at this, the document will help you understand how to build an outline or a line of reasoning tree. Your choice, however you feel most comfortable. I even offer you a video to show you how a line of reasoning tree is built. And then I offer you another link as to how many templates of an argumentative essay you can build. So it's just an outline, but the line of reasoning tree, which we did last year, absolutely is a nice visual way of doing it. And then here, this is step 3, is going to be your actual document for organizing the script of your Pecha Kucha. It'll make sense when you're going through it all. Hi, I'm a rubric became a little distracting. Hi, I'm a rubric. So here's your rubric right now. I'm going to make it smaller so that other piece fits there. And so what you do is you go ahead and click your rubric, and it'll open up if you don't click the actual picture. It'll open up and you'll see there's a lot. All this is, so don't feel like there's a lot you have to adhere to. All this is here. I've broken it up differently. Here's the argument. It's the same thing you always do. Is there an intro? Is there a thesis? Is there a line of reasoning? Is there evidence? Is there reasoning? So it's all the same things as an argumentative writing, except for I'm not going to judge you on the ability to write it into text. I'm judging you on the ability to provide it and speak it. Okay. So do you have all those things? Is it clearly organized? Good. Check it off. Then can you effectively use media to present your information? So here's your media usage. Your choices were effective or they were not. And then at the bottom, the basic formatting. Okay. So this would be presenting information. Okay? That's all it is. It's the same thing you've been doing forever, except for now you're not writing an essay. You're making a Pecha Kucha. Okay? And I know you're looking at me going, what the heck is a Pecha Kucha? That's literally what these links are. Okay? So I've given you how to make a Pecha Kucha. You have a little Google form to like follow through and understand the little details of it. And in this timeline, we will not only be able to get through our book a little more effectively, but you'll be able to work a little more independently. And for those who are really, really good with this kind of stuff, you could be done with this in the next week or so, depending on how fast you read and what other things you need to do. It looks like a lot, but I promise you the documents are not that extensive. They're more about organization and thought process than they are about like hard work. Yes, the Pecha Kucha takes some time because you have to think of what images you use and you have to think about what you're going to say specifically. And if we need to expand the timeline of this, I can do that. I'm trying to get this done before, we go on October break. That way I can read it or watch them over the October break and actually give you good credit for it. So if you have any questions, I am working all day. You're welcome to send me a message. It doesn't mean that I can respond right away because I'm actually leading some of these conversations later today for our professional development day. However, the Pecha Kucha is here. I hope you understand, mostly. But I hope you also have a nice day and that you enjoy this little change of our argument structure.